Hey guys.
Hi everybody.
Make sure I turn my volume off on my phone. This feels really weird, doesn't it?
We just did to see.
Just to change.
Let's change it up some.
See if I could read the screen any better, but it's a no.
It's like right there in your face.
I know, but it's if it was twice as big, maybe. Oh, hold on.
We hear music.
That's because I didn't turn the volume off of that one. Nah. All right, let's see who's here. It shouldn't be too many. Lorraine, Sonia, Christine, Rachel, Suede Fringe, Katie's mom, Alyssa, Captain Akron, Susie, Robert G, JK, Julie, Susie, I said that right. Donnie, Stuart, Chris, hey Chris, Ava, Travis, Faith Hudson.
I almost feel like
Jackie, Sue, Catherine. Hey Catherine.
Hey Catherine.
Hey Charles.
I almost feel like Travis is gonna like pop out.
Yeah, we didn't see Travis this week.
I know, we saw Travis 2 Sundays in a row.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen him.
Everybody, Travis is like, we switch sides. We're hey Laura.
I'm not on the wrong side.
We just switch sides, that's all. No big deal.
Do you want us to switch back? Does it feel weird?
It doesn't feel weird to me. I think I get more light on the glasses this way, but it's no biggie.
We can switch back.
Are you sure?
They don't like the sides being switched.
They don't like the sides?
I can't joke because I'm actually in my pajama bottoms.
This is the shirt I got last week. Wait, where is it?
Oh.
I just knocked her down.
Watch out.
Switching chairs too? That's a hat. Let's see. No, let's see if I get it in there. Nope.
Will, what are you doing?
Will's in the way. All right. Kind of better.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Oh. All right, we're all back.
Yeah, the tornado was in Orlando. We're 70 miles from Orlando, so.
But we did have terrible weather last night.
It was pretty bad all day yesterday.
Yeah.
Because we had planned to get up and go over to Disney Springs, and you confused me. It was just a miserable rainy day. Then we thought it was going to be that way today because that's what they called for yesterday, and I guess the storm moved, and it's already made landfall. And I hope everybody in Louisiana is doing good.
Yeah.
Mask in my pocket.
Are you planning on wearing it?
How does it look?
They actually said they could hear you better with the mask on.
Can you guys hear me better? This is the same mask I had on at when we were at. Is it the same one?
I think so.
Or did I wear the medical one?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Hi, D&G.
Hey guys. Oh, the ears. Want to get through the ears real quick?
Oh, the ears. These are actually
from a new Etsy shop.
I'm always backwards with the camera. New Etsy shop for Love of the Mouse. Isn't it so cute? Dumbo. I love them. They're super cute.
Is it a little pixelated? It seems a little, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Oh, it does seem a little weird to seem when you moved up. I don't know.
Maybe it was just the ears.
Oh, stuff from I did. Rachel wanted us to open these. I did cut it already, but I haven't looked inside of it because.
I mean, we kind of know what it is.
Yeah, because she was asking something about Jim, more sunshine, please. So it kind of gave a clue.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Hi, Bob and Ashley. Rachel asked me to send more masks. So my pleasure. Stay safe. Is this the first?
Wow. These will come in handy.
So she sent some masks.
How cute they are.
And the first one is Minnie.
Aw. That's
Minnie.
super
That's
cute.
awesome, Rachel. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Star Wars.
That's awesome. Mickey?
Mickey.
Aww.
And Mickey, it must be
like
Steamboat Willie
yeah,
or Beach.
Beach, yeah.
Beach. Mickey.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, and this is coming up. And sadly, the park will not be open for 4th of July.
Will not be open for 4th of July, but we can
thought for sure.
wear
Thank you, Lori
but those
and
are
Rachel.
Super
awesome.
Cute. Yes, thank you so much. I don't know. Both of us, they will come in handy because we both have to wear masks.
I wear a mask
But you don't have to.
I wear it at work.
You're not required to, but
We're required to wear it if we get into an area within. I think everybody's going to be required because it just came out. A little pixelated, not too bad.
Yeah, we are required to wear masks at work all day long.
It could be. There could be still storms going on.
I think so.
So it could be something with that.
I think something because
They
yesterday.
have a spot for the filter.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it opens up. That's cool.
That's so cool.
It opens up for the filter. That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
What I was talking about was guidelines. They're going to suggest masks. Masks.
Everybody's loving the hat.
The hat, and it is a. It is not. It's a snapback. So that's usually the reason why I don't wear snapbacks. Because I don't want. If we're out at the park all day, I don't want to get that sunburn right there.
Well, why would you have your hat that way?
Backwards, because that's apparently in some of these older videos that I've seen, I have my hat backwards all the time. I guess I just grew out of it when I hit the big 5-0.
Were you born in 71?
Happy birthday, June 19th, Friday for Jeff. Huh?
Were you born in 71?
I was born in 70.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, we've gotten used to the whole mask thing. It is like when you take it off. When I take it off at the end of the day, my face feels funny because I've gotten so used to it.
I wear it just because, so I don't forget to put it on. One of the reasons. Like I'm at my case putting the mail up and getting mail ready, and I still have it on. You don't need it on because there's nobody near me. But I've noticed the times I've taken it off, like to get a drink, I'll walk out to the truck and I'm like, I didn't put my mask back on. So
I do realize that
yes, it is, Charles.
When I pass somebody like in the hallway at work, I didn't used to speak, I guess. Yeah. I would just smile at them, you know.
Now you have to speak.
You actually have to speak because, I mean, they can't really tell if you're smiling. You actually have to speak.
Hey, Robert, Marcel, Pepper Tree Villa.
Yeah.
You and Gray, you can twin now. They have the Star Wars one. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, yeah, because I think pretty much people.
Happy birthday, Chris.
It's their birthday tomorrow?
Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me. That was brought to you by D&G Explorers.
Yeah. And we will have to say, I don't know if you, I know,
hey,
just wave. That's what I do. I'm like.
Just wave.
Hi. You don't realize how much you don't speak to people, but now you have to because you're wearing masks.
Detroit Disney Duo has not been around a bunch of people since March 12th. It's weird. I can't speak from experience because we've been around. I've had to been around people this whole time, but you can see when people are out for the first time, they're like, wow.
They're like, wow, whole new world.
And here in Florida, we just hit Friday phase 2, which is, I think, what did it open up? Movie theaters, bars, but it made retail and dining 100% capacity.
Not all of them are at 100%.
No.
I mean, it's up to each individual one. When we were at Disney Springs, I know we said it, but they were we saw the second time we went, we saw people being very strict about wearing masks. Yeah. We saw them stopping people. We even saw somebody that he was sitting down at a table.
And somebody came up to him.
Eating. And he was, somebody came up to him.
Because he had it like the typical.
He had it like that.
Like this.
No, it's actually just on the table.
Oh, it was on the table?
It was on the table. And she said you had to put it like, no, put on your ear. Put it on your other ear. And pull it down. She made him put it like that.
At the table?
Yeah, at the table.
Oh, really? I wasn't paying attention.
He was eating though too. So I don't
Chelsea.
I don't really understand why she made him do that. So
grog.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think one of the reasons they're probably being strict about it is they're getting people used to it when they go to the parks. And if that's their policy, if you don't want to go, don't go. Hey, Rob Fuzz. Hey, Alonzo. What was I thinking? Oh, phase 2. And I don't know if anybody's watched the news. Our cases are, before everything, they just started skyrocketing. Before phase 2 even started. We had, I think, our worst day the other day with 1,500 new cases. So it's gonna happen, but just be safe. So this is
just our new normal.
Yeah, normal.
It's just gonna be up to each individual person to stay safe. I mean, you can only keep yourself safe or your family safe. You know, take the precautions and
if you want to go to Disney, you're gonna wear the mask either way. Mm-hmm. You know, you might forget to put it back on after you eat or walk out or something. Just watching her.
Yeah, watching her.
And you'll get used to it.
I mean, I would.
The best bet, even if, like, say if you're planning to come in here, but you're not going out and about, just start wearing it around your house to get used to it.
Yeah. I would wear a hazmat suit to go back to Disney.
Hey, Donna Loba. August 3rd. See, August, it should be.
Hi, Donna.
What? I'm kind of stumped because we finally went before what and got tickets for Not So Scary.
We've got Not So Scary tickets.
They don't have the pass out yet, but then they announced no parades, no fireworks. Hey, Christy, she loves your ears.
Christy's these are ears from For Love of the Mouse, new Etsy store.
That's For Love of the Mouse on Etsy, right?
Yeah.
For Love of the Mouse, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know how are they going to have a Halloween party with the big thing was the fireworks, the big thing was the Boo to You parade and trick or treating. Movie theaters open in our areas Friday at 50%. But I don't.
Yes, it is the same price, the ticket.
Yeah, same price. But I don't know what movies are playing. I don't think anything came out.
Know. Well, when Disney announced all their news, we just had such mixed feelings about
no candy.
The whole reservation system, the canceling the fast passes, canceling the dining plans. I mean, I understand why you did all of that. And they said if you have an annual pass, you can't
park hop.
Can't park hop, but you
won't be getting as many.
You can't go every day.
You can't go whenever you want.
There's a limited amount of times that you can go. They haven't announced that yet, but there will be a limited amount.
I think the character meet and greets are kind of going away, but if they're like stuff that we've seen, they'll just be, you can still see the characters, you just won't be able to interact with them.
Right.
Because there's no way they can clean a character off after every time a kid comes up.
I mean, that's not as a big of a deal to me as
for a kid though.
For a kid, yes. I guess that's true, yeah. Seeing the princess or, Mickey or Minnie or, just their favorite character.
And I can't blame Disney for it because Disney's trying to be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're limiting capacity.
Which is weird because by the time they open, we might be in phase 2 of phase 2 or phase 3, which means their capacity might be able to be 75% or 100%.
But they're not. They're only opening up with like
a room or anywhere from 15 to 30% or something like that.
So that's not a lot of people.
No, because Magic Kingdom, I think, holds around 100,000 people, so that's 30,000 people.
I mean, don't get me wrong. For the people that are able to go, like that's going to be awesome. You won't need a fast pass.
Yeah, and
you won't need one.
I don't know what a Hollywood Studios capacity is, but say it's 100. That's 30,000 people still trying to get on to Rise of the Resistance.
But they have the virtual queue anyways.
They're going to have virtual queues, I guess, for everything.
Yeah. So. And they're going to have all the mobile ordering for restaurants. So, I mean, we're just going to have to wait and see.
Yeah, they can do the characters on top of the train station.
One thing that we were disappointed were I was so sure that it was going to open in like the middle of June. And so we went ahead and made reservations for
Caribbean Beach
4th of July weekend. And it was canceled. Wah, wah.
Yeah, so
I was so ready. I was like, I know they're
and we didn't think of when I called. We didn't think about that to reschedule for after they're open because at the time when I called, they said we can't modify anything. You can only cancel your reservation. So I canceled it, and then a week later they said if you have reservations, you can modify them.
Right.
So we can't even get a reservation for any time the rest of the year yet.
The reservation system is down. So that's
Busch Gardens is still closed.
That's not good.
I think they're going to open up. Masks have to be compulsory at the minute.
Susie, I think they'll open up soon because SeaWorld's opening up, and I know they're a part of this thing.
Most of the places I see where people make you wear masks, people wear masks.
Yeah.
Or they complain and you can't get in. Oh.
I mean,
I don't have a problem with it.
My work requires it, so.
Because I would feel horrible if I got it and I was asymptomatic and I gave it to somebody else and something happened to them. So I don't know. I don't have a problem wearing a mask.
Because you just never know.
Yeah, and especially dealing with, like, say on my route, maybe 25% of the people I deal with are over 65 that live in some of the communities. I don't want to affect anything in there. Are you trying to? What? Look at you going.
What was I going to say? I totally lost my train of thought.
So if anybody popped on and we missed you, sorry.
Yeah.
I was going to say we're gonna read more, be able to read more messages because we can read it.
Yeah.
Legoland recommends masks, but not required.
Does anybody else feel this way? Like my allergies have been crazy, and you feel like you're like, oh no, what is that? Do I have a fever? Do I feel okay?
I still spray mail packages I get in the mail.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good. That's a good thing to do.
Hey, Dean, all I know is I've been handling mail since this whole thing started, and we've been handling mail, and nobody at our office has gotten it
That you know of.
that we know of. You know, people could be asymptomatic, but there's not many in my whole Suncoast district that have. I think there's only two or three cases of it in the whole district. So
Yeah. Sue feels the same. Like, I feel like, I don't know. Anytime yesterday I wasn't feeling like the best. I just felt like.
Oh, Karen, no, Karen, it has not. As of yesterday, it had not arrived.
Oh no.
A lot of stuff is, excuse me, it's coming from overseas, Canada, UK, anywhere it's being held up usually. But I wanted to thank Karen, Sherry, Jean, and Susie, who have been so
thank
good
you
to us
so
in the
much.
past.
Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Oh, and I opened this, and I read the card. I pulled the card out and I read the card, which is awesome from Susie, but
Have you been
they
waiting?
know me so well. They got me a mini lightsaber.
That's so cute. Like, that is adorable.
And I've been dying to open this up.
I think I got it.
What?
I think I got it.
It was a good birthday. When we and I love the card, the Mater card. Hey, Mr. Fulton Raz. '21st birthday. That's awesome. Busch Gardens Tampa opens June 11th. Just checked it. Busch Gardens in Tampa opens June 11th, hon. Yeah. Hey, Jennifer. I've ordered some stuff, and some stuff was coming from overseas, and I ordered one thing at the end of April, one thing at the beginning of May, and I haven't got it. Oh, you showing them what you got? Yeah. And she's on the fence about opening this.
This is my prize I got. Dun, dun, dun.
We got that last weekend.
I am so excited for it.
Yes, I'm wearing a new shirt and my new
So-
hat because see, it actually goes pretty good together, doesn't it?
So what do you guys think? If you bought this, would you open it up and play it, or would you keep it as a keepsake?
I'm going to say some people would have said they would have bought two.
They would have bought two. It's
To
expensive.
keep one as a keepsake.
It's so cool though.
But you got to think, in the last 3 months, you haven't spent any money at Disney.
I know. I can't wait to open it up.
Ooh, which one do I think I got?
Ooh, let's see. There's different ones.
There's 6 different ones. There's Kylo's, Obi-Wan, Luke, Mace, Rey, and Darth. Ooh.
All right, let's take a vote. Which one do you think?
Which
Bob's
one do you
gonna
think I
get?
got? Ooh, you can't tell at all
You can't
either.
feel it. Yeah, Sonia would have purchased 2. I would have if I had more money.
If you have more money, there
It's
it's expensive even with
But I also want to get the clue too. So
pass holder discount.
Donna thinks
Still,
she got Kylo.
Kylo.
Doug would say play with gloves. We could do that too. Dun,
Oh,
dun,
crap.
dun.
You have to build it.
You have to build it. And you don't know.
This one shows Vader. I don't know if that's the one I got or not. Oh no,
You have to put it together.
man! I don't like falling
Here,
directions.
you want me to do it while you talk?
You gonna put it together?
I don't know.
Or you talk? I'll put it together.
No.
No. All right, this is how you do it.
Oh wow. That's a lot of directions.
It has the directions right there. Doesn't seem too hard.
All right.
We'll see if she can put it together, said Bob the Builder. It's funny that Bob the Builder, remember what my mom said years ago?
What?
Because my brother actually is a home builder. And she said, why do they call Bob the Builder? Because she thought it was based on us, I guess. I don't know. Oh, you're already confused?
I'm already confused. They're not
She's
even.
already confused.
It's not even labeled. Oh my gosh.
What you need, what to do. Which way does it go? Okay.
I think this part goes together like this, right?
Yeah.
I got one part done.
That one. Clue, which Clue game were they releasing, Ashley?
I don't know, but I know they've had the Tower of Terror
Are
one.
you looking at it or just putting stuff together?
I'm just putting stuff together. All right,
Here.
I won't touch it.
Here, you talk. Let me look real quick.
Yeah, I don't know. I know they had the Tower of Terror one, so.
Did you miss a piece?
I didn't miss a piece. Maybe that piece that I put on the end doesn't really go on the end.
Which piece did you put in the end?
Oh, I didn't put a piece on the end. You gotta talk to.
I am talking. I'm putting this together as we talk. No pressure, Bob Ashley.
I feel a lot of pressure right now. Gregory, if Gregory's here, he could help us. He likes to put things together.
Wow.
So we saw that there was actually more things at Disney Springs that opened up this weekend, maybe. Kate Spade opened up. What else?
I'm listening.
Raglan Road.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Just put it together.
Maybe that actually goes inside of here.
All right. I'm going to cheat.
We're going to cheat.
I'm going to cheat.
Oh, it's Ray's.
Ray's lightsaber.
It's Ray. We got Ray. Well, you got Ray. Not
I got Ray. Well, it could be. It's close. It could be Obi's too.
I'm saying Ray.
She's saying Ray. It's more of a. It's more of a darker blue, so it's Ray's. I will get it together. We just have to probably do it with some more time. It's not Ray, so it's Obi-Wan.
Who says it's not
Keep
Ray?
all Susie. Susie would know.
Oh, Susie. Susie knows. No, Robert, I am dying to know when the character. I actually wanted to go today just to look in the window.
Because somebody did post pictures and it looked like they brought pallets in there.
So there's pallets in there.
The same pallets they had at, if you watched our live stream 2 weeks ago inside of
Ooh.
World of Disney and what's the other one? Disney style. Same type of pallets.
Do you think that they're just going to open it up and not say it? Like just surprise? Like they're not going to announce it? So there's not like a mad rush? Can you see them doing that? I can see them doing that.
So it's Obi-Wan's.
No, it's Robert said it's Bobby ones.
Bobby ones.
Yeah, I think that they're just going to just like open up and not say anything.
It's Bobby one. Soft opening. Well, I don't know if the characters there are part of the union. Hey Zip. Hey Foxy. What was I thinking? Oh, the union says, you heard it 12, but the union says full-time and part-time employees are going to be going back between the 14th and the 28th of this month.
So any resort that has like a villa with DVC is the ones that are opening up.
And some other resorts.
And it's
Very,
the
very
select few of the quick service places that are opening up at the resorts.
And no van service, no minivan service.
For right now.
For right now, yep. So
there will be bus transportation, but it will be limited with so you can social distance. So it said be prepared to wait.
Yeah. So what you're gonna have to do is drive your car. If you can't by car. Because right now, how many people are traveling?
They do still have what's the Disneyland the Express? Magical Express. They do still have the Magical Express.
Which is crazy because there's not many planes flying.
Well, people still need to get from the airport to the resorts.
They have it running now still?
No, I'm talking about when the resorts when the resorts open back
She
up.
reads more about it than I do.
Yeah.
I hope it's pallets of flower and garden merch.
I hope, yeah. Disney earner. I hope it's in the fire pit. Be safe.
Excuse me.
There went my game.
You just knock it over.
Jennifer is renting a car. Do you guys have a resort stay? I mean, I'm not trying to get in your business, but
Where you are, what room? Is it an extra room in there?
no, because I am trying to actually find. I'm like stalking the Disney site. We've called them. They probably got our number blocked.
Yeah. Because we've called so much in the last 2 weeks that when you called yesterday, they're like, we're going to make her hold for 40 minutes.
They made me hold for 40 minutes. What we're trying to do is we're trying to actually get a reservation at the cap.
Do not put that out there. I don't want anybody else trying to get those same reservations.
Oh, sorry.
We're trying to get a reservation at some place for a certain time.
Okay.
Before the park opens.
Yeah, it would be when the
Yeah.
parking wouldn't have been open, so we're fine with that. We understand that.
Oh, yeah, what's funny is well, that's not funny. DVC is between the Dolphin and the Bay Lake. She was like,
yeah, I
and Travis. Well, Travis even said it one day too that he saw the Dolphin or something
Right.
at $100.
It was like the Swan or the Dolphin for the 4th of July weekend. I saw was like for 100
Like
something.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, for $100 something, and I looked yesterday, and for one night it was $750. I was like, what in the world?
Hey, Steven.
There's no fireworks. There's nothing going on. Why are they charging that? I don't know if there's something else going on or what.
Aren't the hotel Disney owns on property only have buses to each land to hotels? I think those only go to the lands, right? The buses.
What do you mean?
The buses from the resorts only go to parks.
Right.
The ones at Disney Springs go everywhere.
To the resorts.
Yeah, and the ones at the resort or at the parks go to everywhere too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can only go from one resort to.
Yeah, if you want to go off-site, you would use like Herbert.
Herbert. I don't know who Herbert is.
What was that, Herbert?
Herbert.
Yeah.
Because was it Uber or Lyft? They laid off like a ton of people.
Yeah, we actually heard we met some people that when we were at the Character Warehouse actually Ubered over.
Yeah, we met
I
a few
think that Susie might have done that. Or no, she had a rental car.
Yeah. So there's
but
a lot
we
of
have
people
heard of
met
people
there.
doing that. Yeah. Herbert.
That's expensive. $750 for a night.
Yeah. I don't know what
that just says greed right there. If you a week before you had it for $100 and then you're like, oh, people can stay here now.
But there's nothing going on.
Well, Disney Springs is pretty much 90-something% open now. Because I seen pictures today where Amorette's, Raglan Road, and all those were open. So.
Oh, see, you did know other places. I asked you.
No, I told you. You just weren't listening.
I asked you a second ago, and you wouldn't say anything.
Oh, a second ago just now?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you went earlier. I had told you.
No.
Hey, Teresa. I seen Amorette's, Raglan Road, and some other restaurant, but I can't remember right now.
That's pretty good.
See, that's good. 144 is good.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's really good. 750, not so much.
Technically, it's not a Disney resort, but it's on Disney property, and they do have Disney transportation.
Oh, I didn't know that. Disney Springs buses don't go to the parks; they only go to the resorts.
After 4 o'clock.
After 4 o'clock.
After 4 o'clock, there's a certain time where
we've never really taken the buses.
Yeah.
No, we took the bus from Disney Springs to Triple D Ranch at one time. We took it to the resort. Remember?
No, but I'm saying though, you can after a certain time, if you're at the parks, the buses will go to Disney Springs.
Okay.
But it's after a certain time. It's yeah. So. And
if you watched last weekend, Disney Springs was not too bad. Crowded-wise.
The resorts do not have car rental. There is a car rental place. I believe it's Enterprise or Hertz. That's right outside Magic Kingdom. The car center.
There is one.
There's a car center place right outside Magic Kingdom.
They do have a McDonald's on property too.
Yep. But you can. I don't know if they'll deliver it to your resort or if you could take
make it blue.
Something there. I'm sure they probably deliver them to your resort.
Rachel's awesome.
I think so.
Rachel sent us some mess earlier. So Rachel sent somebody over here who's awesome. I'm kind of torn because I know when we go back, I'm going to want to share it with everybody, but I'm also going to want to experience it. And I'm just torn right now.
That's what we're talking about for so far the car rental locations are closed on property for the week of July 14th. Well, I think they'd open back up.
Wasn't there a couple? There was at least one car rental place that went out of business, right? They were selling all their cars.
I don't know.
We were talking about it last week when we went over to Sanford.
But
I can't remember which one.
We are a little bummed about the parade for Not So Scary. And
that's favorite part. My favorite part of my all-time favorite part of Mickey's Not So Scary is the Voodoo Parade. I'm
glad we got our tickets because they're not selling them right now.
Yeah.
So
they tried booking this morning. What'd they tell you, Jennifer? They can't book anything until.
She said they're not open. She's talking about the rental car.
Oh,
Hertz
gotcha.
filed bankruptcy.
Hertz. I knew there was one of them because they were talking about those cars. They're going to sell all those cars and they're going to be flooding the market. You want to turn the air on or the fan?
I'll turn the fan on.
Jeez, it's getting hot in here.
It's getting hot.
See if it affects the lighting.
I'll turn it on low.
Low? Okay. You can see it's.
I don't think you can see my pajama bottoms.
You got Lady on.
I do.
You're not gonna show them, are you?
No. Susie would be happy.
Yeah, she's pulling a John Krasinski.
Susie, I have I was gonna say her pants.
So you should get your pants on.
Susie, I don't have your pants on. I have the
So far, well,
lady pants.
they haven't said that they canceled the parade during the parties, but they have said they've canceled fireworks and parades during the park opening. So
I think that's like
I think it's just if they're only doing 10, 15, 20, 30, 40% of people during the day, how many people are going to go to the party?
Yeah.
And usually when we're there, even on a slow night, the parades and the fireworks, they're crowded at that spot. So
yeah,
I don't know. Glad you're enjoying
I am. They're super comfortable.
I would social distance to watch the parade and watch fireworks.
You're more of a fireworks person,
Mhm.
and I'm more of a parade person. Yeah.
Yeah, we've never taken an Uber or a Lyft, so I don't know.
I do know that
I know there's a lot of people. Hey, Amy.
I do know people that have taken them on Disney property, and everyone that I've heard of has had really.
Wow. You see what Donna said? Donna. The Marriott properties downtown are bringing most of their employees back until October.
That they've had really good luck with.
Lay down, girl.
I would think in that area, because it's such a
She was hot,
touristy area, I mean, I think that they have to be reputable, you know? I mean,
there's talk of the second wave, and there's we don't know how many tourists from overseas can come yet.
when we went to Disneyland, we were really concerned about taking a bus. Actually, D&G were so nice to pick us up, so we didn't have to worry about it on the way there. But going back from Disneyland to LAX,
Chelsea doesn't even.
we used what was it
Rent-a-car.
called? Super
Shuttle.
And it was actually really good. I mean, we
Was
had
there 2 people riding with us or 3?
just 2.
There was a girl and a guy.
Yeah, just 2 people rode.
And one of them
with
was
us.
on our flight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was really concerned about that as well, but it actually all worked out well.
I guess they have rating systems and everything too. So
Yeah.
if you get a driver that has a crappy rating, request
Yeah.
another one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bunch of cars burned at Fort Myers Airport as well as other car rental companies.
Oh.
I didn't hear about that. That stinks.
Well, you know why?
Because of the
Were you wanting to talk about it?
talk about what?
Talk about that.
That's up if people want to talk about it, we can talk about it. But
We
just whenever you talk about anything political, just realize you're going to disagree with people. They're going to disagree with you. You might lose friends. You might lose.
That's really
That's
why
just
we
the way it
haven't
is.
said much about this whole thing that's going on right now. Is because
I'll put it on my how I feel on my personal Facebook page. We don't bring it in the channel because we're not political.
Yeah, that's really not what we're using this platform for.
Yeah.
We went, but we are aware of it. We are aware of what's going on, and we think it's terrible. And
Yeah, if you want to know how I feel, you just look at my Facebook page. That's it.
yes, yeah. So
That's all I'm going to say.
That's really why we haven't said anything about it.
Yeah.
And just in case you guys think we're staying silent about it, we do have feelings. Everybody has feelings, so we're just kind of just staying away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we.
And I work for the post office, so I can't get political. I can't post. I can't. If I felt say strongly one way, I can't really post that because I don't want to come back on me, and especially if it's different from somebody you work with, and somebody you work with might turn you in. You have to be careful.
I mean, I'll be honest. I had to hide my sister on Facebook, so we have totally 2 different views on everything. So, but we've been watching. What's that? On this Disney, the 5-minute ones.
Oh, the One Day at Disney.
Yeah.
We caught up on all the One Day at Disney, and we caught up on all the Mandalorian gallery.
I just wish they'd show more.
Yeah, you get. They're only like 5 or 6 minute.
Like I would,
things.
Amy. Like I want to see.
And then you get into it, and they're like, it's over, and you're like, oh man.
Like I want to see like behind the scenes. I'm so curious.
The only one, I'll be honest, that I was not interested in was the guy with the riverboat. It's cool that he drove the riverboat, but now that you know the riverboat's in a track.
But we didn't know that they actually. Well, this was at Disneyland. I don't know if they did Disney World. Is they chose a child to come and steer it or pretend like they're steering it. So I think that's really cool. Does anybody remember?
Have we ever met Molly from All Ears?
Mm-mm.
I don't think so.
No. Has anybody else had the opportunity? They don't do this anymore either. Is on the monorail. Did you guys get to ride in front with the?
We did. I have.
I have.
Yeah. Who's ridden in the front of the monorail back when you could?
What do they call them? Do they call them captains or do they call them
pilot?
Pilot? I don't know. I'm not sure what they call them. Yeah.
Now this past year, we really didn't meet a lot of other newer people, did we?
Mm-mm.
No.
Well, half this year feels like we've been.
Yeah, half this year we've
been in quarantine.
Yeah.
Chelsea, she did it in 1988. I'm not sure exactly what they're called. That's a good question. PTV might know what they're called.
Who has any Disney bucks they want to give us?
Right. So I went
She went down a rabbit hole the other day, and
I was looking for Disney dollars. Holy moly! I didn't know that they were so expensive. Like, people are very serious about it.
Yeah, I've seen that before, Susie.
Like, they cost so much money.
I remember them. We never needed. We never really got them. I remember them, just like I remember
my parents.
The ticket books.
My parents didn't get them, or we just didn't get them. And I wish I had the ticket books too.
She didn't get a license from the driver at Disneyland.
Doug has a $50 collectible one. Yeah.
Yeah, that $50 collectible one's probably worth what, $2-3 grand.
I know.
Because we were looking, she's like, I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna look on eBay or wherever, and they were not cheap anymore.
They were not cheap. And then, this got me thinking too, is because Travis went to some flea market and found all these cool Disney stuff, and I was like, we need to go antique stores or something. Like, where can we go to find some cool?
Our flea market here is not there for cool stuff.
The Daytona flea market mostly carries like biker stuff, sunglasses.
Yeah, and Travis got that super cool
luggage, shirts,
sewing kit.
Yeah, there's no like really collectible antique stuff. So
yeah, because they used to get those instead of gift cards. That's why.
I understand that, but I think they should bring them back. Is there anybody else that feels that way? Like, I would definitely start collecting them.
Well, definitely if they brought them back, it would cut that eBay market.
Well, they're not going to bring them back for one because of the corona and handing and stuff like that. But
no Rona dollars for you.
No Rona dollars.
No Rona dollars.
But I would love to have some.
I can see you with a sewing kit, Trav.
The sewing kit was really cool.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that being here that like you didn't even think to get like a what do you call it? A map.
No, you didn't think of those.
You didn't think about those stuff because you went all the time. But when like people come from out of state and you're visiting, you grab all that stuff, and who knows, what it's going to be worth, or if they change something, like when they added Star Wars Land. If you had the old maps before that, the new ones and stuff, Rona dollars.
Yeah, I would like for them to come back, but
I like a lot of stuff Donna Lobo posts, and she posts a lot of the same stuff.
Funny.
Is it San Diegoville?
Yeah.
That's.
I bet Chris has some. I know she does.
You can tell them before I was just looking at funny memes for an hour before today.
He was.
And I just look at this one, look at this one, look at this one. They're funny to me. And to be like, go. Oof.
But I was gonna say when we were at D23.
Yes, wait, we seen that one for $2,000.
Yeah. But I want to say on D23 we missed the opportunity because I know there were some there that we probably just didn't even think about looking at.
Star Wars Sporks, we didn't get any of those either.
Well, because we weren't there that day.
Yeah, and they were gone.
Yep. So Travis won't be doing any sewing.
No, it has. I think it probably has Mickey with
cool,
it would have him with a mask on.
Yeah. What, the kits?
DNHS have a pic of Mickey coughing on the bill. The Rona dollars.
Oh.
Rona sounds like something Scooby would say. Trying to say it. Yeah.
Row.
We used to save for our trips in Disney dollars.
Who loves Scooby-Doo? Like, I love Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
He was my jam.
And it was cool. We watched the new Scoob. And my favorite part was they had Captain Caveman and the other parts in it.
That's cool.
It was, oh, man. Good times, times.
So, Disney, if you're listening.
They're not. They get more things to worry about than Disney dollars.
Disney dollars. Yeah. I know.
But that's because, I've noticed in different places that some people take what's going on more serious, like wiping the tables. And I've seen some people walk over and put like one wipe on the table and go on, and you're like, I'm not sitting there. So I don't know how they're doing it. We have not been to Universal. I don't plan on going to Universal anytime soon.
I would go to Universal.
I would go to Universal just for Hagrid's and Harry Potter Land.
I would go to Universal just to go to a theme park.
Yeah, but we didn't. We could have this weekend.
No, it was raining.
Yeah. Well, it was supposed to be 80, 90% all weekend, and then today it doesn't rain. So
It's just
kind of mad.
so humid outside. Like you felt like you could cut it with a knife. It was so humid.
But we have noticed here.
Donna dares you to do the Captain Caveman.
Oh, I couldn't. I'd be coughing the rest of the night.
Okay.
It was funny because they had Tracy Morgan doing his voice too.
Yeah.
What was I talking about? Oh, in the convenience stores here now, they have everything. They have wipes, they have gloves, they have masks, they have hand sanitizers.
Does anybody
toilet
else feel
paper,
like
everything.
a hoarder? Like you see them in the store and you're like, should I buy them? I don't need it, but do I need them? I don't need the hand sanitizer. We're good, but
We're good, but you're like, well, if
I don't know.
If the second wave hits and it's worse, and people will.
Actually, they say the best thing is soap and water.
I don't know if it was Donna that I seen that posted it, or it was Michelle Brinker on. It said on it.
Oh, it's in Tampa. Thank you,
What?
Susie. She's gonna send me a video of this antique store. Maybe that's the one my mom heard of. We were trying to find it.
Harry Potter Land with magic wand.
They my mom said they had all this Disney furniture. I mean, she thought it was in Lakeland though.
Oh yeah, she couldn't remember where.
She couldn't remember where it was, so that's awesome because I will go.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
There is one Disney dollar that's only $2 right now. We need to get it.
Where on
Is
eBay?
it? Is it on eBay?
Is it a bidding? Because it's not gonna end at $2. I have a ton of that stuff in my basement.
Yeah. Well, we need to be like that. It has taught me that we need to plan better.
Well, now it's hurricane season for us, and look, a storm just hit Louisiana. Hopefully
Right.
everybody there is all right, because the tornado that hit here the other night, it did do damage to 3 or 4 houses. And
Does anybody else? I wonder if Donnie does. Does anybody else count now when they wash their hands?
count 20 seconds?
Yeah.
No, I just can figure out what 20 seconds is in my head.
I like to count.
You do?
I like to count.
Do you go 1,001, 1,002, or do you just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
That's probably what I do. I probably start out slow.
Now, have you ever been in the bathroom somewhere and you hear somebody wash their hands and it's like, dude, that was like 3 seconds.
Yeah, like you didn't wash your hands.
You just ran in the water and pulled some paper towels so people think you washed your
So
hands.
I don't know how you guys feel about this. Let's have it. I told Bob about it. It happened to me at work. Like I'm in the bathroom and I hear something and I'm like, somebody talking and I'm like, there's only one person in here. They're talking on their cell phone
In the bathroom?
in the bathroom. And I'm like, do I go to the bathroom? Do I not go to the bathroom? I don't know what is the,
Just keep going.
what do you do? I mean,
You don't have to be polite because they're on the phone.
but like, why are you in the bathroom talking on your cell phone?
You've never been in a men's bathroom, so there is
Do they talk on the cell phone?
There's no
here?
politeness, though.
But like, what are you doing?
Were they on a break and that was the only time they could talk on the phone?
I don't think so. Like
I don't know then.
that just, I just didn't know what to do.
Cut them nails, 2 germs faster than nails are cleaning. That's a good.
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah. I just don't talk on your cell phone in the bathroom, please. Like, I have
It's
enough.
just-
I
yeah.
have enough problem with public bathrooms that I don't need that like anxiety with like that either.
And then you have to clean your phone and everything too.
Hopefully they did. I don't know if they did, because how would you like hold it and like wash your hands and
Oh,
do everything you need to do?
speaking of cell phones, I know we've been shooting the Character Warehouse videos on the G7X, but Ashley got me the new, what is it? 11 Pro Max. When we're back, I'm gonna try shooting our next video on the phone, maybe in 4K or in wider mode so you can get some more.
Think so?
Yeah.
Are you gonna hold it? Or are you taking the gimbal?
I've got a new gimbal, so I might as well use a gimbal. I'm not gonna.
It'd be like all over the place if they know that. It would be all over the place.
The only problem though is when you
Yeah.
vlog. Hey, for Love and Mouse, she's.
Yay, Crystal, look!
You have to jack up the volume on a cell phone.
Crystal, please put your shop down, a link to your shop for Love of the Mouse.
Here's someone poop or pee on the other
I
end.
know, that was just like, it was just terrible. Terrible
Now-
experience.
Have you ever been on the phone and somebody call and like you're in the bathroom, and then you have to flush it after you get off?
What do you mean, at home?
Yeah.
I wouldn't answer it if I was in the bathroom.
Okay. What if you were on the phone and somebody's like
I wouldn't be on the
You would
phone
go
in
to
the
the bathroom?
bathroom. No.
Okay. Can't say I ever have then.
You have. You've been on the phone in the bathroom.
I've been on hold, like say waiting to talk to Disney. I'm like, oh crap.
You know
Gotta
what?
go to the bathroom. And then they answer.
When we were on hold with Disney for that 40 minutes, I really didn't mind it
We were listening to all the music.
because we were listening to all the music.
Bryson's watching a live stream in the bathroom.
Bryson, don't touch anything.
There's so many jokes there. Like I hope
There
it's not
is.
a crappy stream.
Oh, that's terrible. That's a bad dad
I had
joke.
bad dad jokes this weekend.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Oh, somebody had posted earlier. There's like we're gonna tell our kids in whatever years that back in 2020 we used to have to wipe our butt on the lawn and up and downhill in the snow.
Oh,
it was like
so,
how parents used to say we used to have to walk to school with no shoes in the snow.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. Hey, Orlando, Mike.
Yeah.
We are doing.
So I would think
so
they
good
should make
today.
a soundtrack of the whole music for Disney.
Those are soundtracks.
No, not like one complete soundtrack. Like I would buy it. First we were in Epcot.
Oh yeah.
Then we went to.
They had Soarin',
Indiana
Jones.
I think we went to Pirates.
Yeah.
I mean,
They had Moana.
We were like all over.
Plus,
the
they had
place.
songs from. They had the theme music from the rides. Plus, they had songs.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good.
I'll just call them and just ask them if they can put me on hold.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'll listen to at work. Can you just put me on hold, please?
You get different type of people. Like you listen. Like I work with coworkers that they listen to music, like during the day, and they'll have it in their mail trucks and stuff. I don't listen to anything because I don't look at what time it is. There's 2 times in a route that I look to see what time it is or check my phone. I don't want to know what time it is. I don't want to be distracted because I found like if you're working inside, it might be different, but working outside or working a job where you have to get so much done in a certain amount of time.
Gregory, what
I feel like I can
have?
listen to a song and just forget what I'm doing.
He says they have apps for that.
For what? For pooping?
No, for the music.
Oh, Pandora?
Well, Pandora doesn't play the ride music.
No.
Maybe they do. Maybe there's a
No,
ride.
but Pandora, Disney music does play better music than XM, Sirius XM's Disney Channel.
Right. There's Crystal and Bryson's For Love of the Mouse shops. Please check them out for some ears. They're amazing and they're super comfortable.
Obviously that's just one pair of what they have.
Yeah. She has everything. Just super comfortable.
Well, she has more than one pair. I wouldn't say everything. Just check it out.
Podcasts also.
Podcasts? Yeah. I have not went down that rabbit hole either with podcasts. I know we've been.
Did you hear the thunder just now?
Yeah, I heard the thunder. So we'll get some rain. What was I thinking? We've been on Brandy and Dave's podcast and somebody else's, right? But those are the only ones I've listened to. And I've listened to some of Spore and Ryan's podcast, but podcasts, I feel like that'd be a hole that I wouldn't come out of.
I have anxiety about that kind of stuff.
Podcasts?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I have
a lot of it's just a podcast could be we record what we're doing right now and put it on the channel, and that's what it is. That's what.
Oh, I think it meant like being like other people's.
But then you can't read the comments and like like if somebody's watching us on the TV and they don't have the comments enabled, they'd be like, what are they talking about?
Like they wouldn't know.
If they can't see the comments that we're asking, Crystal's great at customer service. She is awesome.
Oh, Crystal.
And we could just say, yeah, Candy Mom, she is, and it'd be like, what is she?
Candy Mom is awesome.
She's talking about Crystal.
Oh, both of them are awesome.
You didn't read it, see?
I didn't read it. No. That was my mom with the live stream. She didn't really get the whole live stream thing.
Yeah, because she wasn't seeing the comments.
She wasn't seeing the comments, so she didn't know like who we were actually talking to or like what we were talking.
I think we only had one tornado here yesterday, right?
Yeah, she was just really confused. On that note, we did have like a scary situation, like the one thing you don't ever want to happen as
Last
a
night?
parent. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So long story short, I had my truck
like
for 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
I had my truck for 8 years. I have a different vehicle now. I gave Drew a week ago this Tuesday, 2 weeks ago this Tuesday, my truck. And needless to say, we haven't seen him since then. But either way, still talk to him. He's okay. I get a FaceTime.
Hi, thank you for stopping.
I get a FaceTime last night at 11:08 from him. And I open it, and the first thing I see is siren, his lights.
The red and blue lights.
Red and blue lights. And I'm like, my first thought was like, I'm going to have to bail him out or something because he's whatever. Well, what happened is they left a car show, and there was a couple of them.
which is a little weird.
It was a truck show. Well, he goes to truck shows.
I mean, it was like there was tornadoes. I mean, it was terrible weather.
But we're talking about
okay,
late teen, early 20s
Yes.
people. So
their common sense.
either way, they're a girl that they knew or something. Because it was raining and storming, she went off into the median or the side or something. I don't exactly know where her car ended up. But he pulls his truck over off the road on the side, and his buddy has a bigger truck, 4-wheel drive, because his truck isn't 4-wheel drive, and pulls the car out. And as they're pulling it out, other cars have stopped because it's a small 2-lane road off of State Road 44, and they see somebody coming, and there people are flashing the lights, and he tries to shoot the gap while everybody's stopped at about 70 miles an hour, hits my old truck, Drew's truck, rips the whole front wheel and assembly off of the truck. He kept going. The only reason he stopped is because it flattened his tire.
Right.
But where the truck was, they had pulled it out in front of the truck. So he went by the Mustang in the car in front, hit my old truck, Drew's truck, ripped the wheel off and everything, pushed that truck, and there was a girl standing behind it, and it hit her and hurt her ankle. So she had to go to the hospital. It was just one of those
It was just so weird, like,
and to see the damage on his truck, which I still think is my truck because I had it for so long. It's got some damage on the bumper and on the side and a mirror, but the whole wheel and the wheel assembly is gone.
It's gone.
Ripped it right off.
Ripped it right off the truck.
And you look at the damage on the guy's truck, and you're just like, how did that happen?
I don't know how it happens, but
it's crazy.
We're just glad everybody is okay. And
so this is not to knock on Drew any more than jokingly, but that was what, his 5th or 6th car since he started driving, and that was almost 2 weeks, which might be the 3rd longest stint he had with a vehicle.
Oh, his longest record.
Because the first one he had, first day of school, he rear-ended somebody, and that was done.
Yeah.
And he was on our insurance, so our insurance went up. Then I don't know whatever happened with his other ones. They just broke down, or he drove him into the dirt. This one, he didn't actually do anything wrong.
He didn't do anything wrong.
And somebody just which to me it's just I look at the pictures and I'm like,
so that's like the worst
8
kind
years
of car
I never put
you can get that late
I never put a scratch on my but it was once I seen the lights and once I seen it was him, I was fine knowing that he was all right. Then your mind goes, oh crap, what did he do, what happened?
Driving lessons.
Now, for him, it wasn't bad. It was, when he was on FaceTime with me when the cops got there, and they went down to the other driver, and the first thing the other driver's like is cussing about a flat tire, and he's like, dude, you just hit, I didn't hit anybody. And he swore he didn't hit anybody, and they said they smelled alcohol on him, or alcohol in the area, whatever. But the cops went down, and I don't know the rest of the story.
Yeah. Actually, I think Drew drove a lot with me.
What do you mean?
Like when he was learning how to drive.
With you, yeah.
When he was learning how to drive, he drove a lot with me because you were always working.
Yeah.
Which was scary. So I don't think I'm a really bad driver.
No, the bottom line, he wasn't driving.
He wasn't driving. He was just on the side of the road. So we're just thankful that everything.
The first time he rear-ended somebody because he said they stopped when at a lot. Who knows? But he hasn't had, as we know, he hasn't had an incident since then that we know of.
We're just glad he's okay.
Yeah, Travis's daughter.
Yeah, he knows
put it
all
on the
about
side.
it. Yeah,
but
just
luckily,
to get that scary call.
Yeah, luckily nobody was in the truck, and luckily only her ankle was hurt. And it stinks for the guy because the girl that got hurt, her mom's a lawyer. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. And it
just made me think of it.
She's going to help Drew out too. So
the thunder and stuff.
Yeah, because it was crappy last night.
Yeah,
there was some times when it was really raining.
Yeah, but it's okay.
But it was then trying to get to sleep after that, Yeah. Because first he calls and it's like a 4-minute FaceTime call, and then it's nothing for the next hour and a half until he calls back. Right, trying to stay awake to wait for his call, just fall asleep, then he calls, and it's jacked up again. So
what is the first park that you want to make reservations for, if we can?
Well, it's gonna be Magic Kingdom, right?
So that's what you want? Well,
Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. I'm gonna go with Magic Kingdom.
If you can get a reservation for the first weekend.
Well, I'm gonna go with whatever one you can get a reservation for. So.
And that's what I'm also curious about too, is how they're gonna do this reservation system. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, because for the pass holder events, they would send out an email and like you would just happen to look at your email and get a reservation like really quick. So
Yeah. And what's happened to us in the past on those reservations is by the time we get our email and get to it, like with the last one we didn't get it was for, was it the pass holder thing at the water parks?
I don't think they had that.
They had an annual pass holder thing at the water parks and they were gone like that.
Oh, maybe.
Remember?
Oh, yeah, they did. Because I think
Yeah.
Travis went to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Travis had the platinum pass, so you could get in anyway.
Yeah. But I'm not sure how they're going to do it. Tornadoes are not common here, Robert.
No.
They're not.
Hurricanes are more common than
Yes,
tornadoes.
hurricanes are more common.
Did you finish Outlander?
Donna, I stopped at the end of season 4.
Night, Robert.
Because I'm trying to hold out because I want to make it last. Did you watch you watched a couple with
That's
me,
good to know,
you?
Becky. Yeah, I've watched a couple. And she got tired of me asking
He
questions.
keeps asking questions. So yeah, you can't ask questions if you're not going to watch all of them. But it is getting really
Don't get me started on that new park
interesting.
reservation. The level of planning will be,
Yeah.
it's going to be.
Chelsea, it's going to be insane. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. I just wish
We don't have, and we're not planning on going to SeaWorld, so we see how that, because that reservation system's going into effect too. Does
do they have a
Universal
reservation?
has a reservation effect too?
I believe Universal does.
I don't know. Sorcerer Radio app, they have a section called Atmosphere. Plays park music.
Susie, they do. What is it?
Sorcerer Radio app, they have a section called Atmospheres that plays park music.
Oh, thank you, Patty.
You might want to take a picture of that so you
I'm
remember.
going to, because I'll forget.
There, and she's got it.
Got it. We do have sinkholes as well in Florida.
Yeah, there was just one that I seen on. Actually, when I was going to look at the tornado stuff, it had a sinkhole that opened up in somewhere in Orlando,
I mean, they're not like
right on the side of the road. Well, your high school that you went to, it has a sinkhole right across the street.
right across the street.
It was a famous
Yeah.
sinkhole because was that the most famous one, or was the one in Winter Park? The one that took the Porsche dealership with it too. Remember that
I
one?
was in Winter Park.
Winter Park. That was a huge one.
Chelsea says Universal does not currently park, and they actually Universal still has their parade too. You saw their
Yeah,
parade.
I saw with the floats. They're mostly floats.
They're just floats.
I don't know if they had any characters that were off the floats.
I mean, if they were throwing out beads, it would have been a different story.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be doing Mardi Gras.
No Mardi Gras, but they did have their parade.
Well, technically, you could throw beads, but then there's no social distancing. Because remember when we were the
That's
last
what
time
I'm
we were there, there's
saying.
people reaching over your head.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
We had the one girl that tried to move concrete
concrete.
garbage cans to
Garbage
sit in front of us. That was hilarious.
So
Good night, Catherine.
good night. Thank you.
Thanks for everything you
I
do.
hope you're
And I'll let you
doing-
know as soon as
I hope
that
you're doing well, Catherine.
it gets here. Hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah, sinkholes are pretty scary. They do have characters on No Touching.
But not a
We've
lot
seen
of people
those.
have died in sinkholes here. Even the ones that happened. There was one that happened in the house.
There's just terrible sound
I can-
coming out of your mouth.
I know. Anybody dying period stinks, but there's all in all the sinkholes that I can remember. There was one death. No, it happened when it opened up in the middle of the house, middle of the night in a bedroom.
Like that's her fear. You just
Yeah.
gave her worst nightmare.
Whose was that?
Faith.
Oh, sorry, Faith.
You're just saying her worst nightmare.
Go to YouTube Ambient Worlds. They all have park background music and ride music. That's cool. Did you get that one too?
Let me take a picture of that too. Thank you guys.
They have characters but no touching.
Some good things.
I've never been worried about a sinkhole.
No, not really.
And as many as they have because of the sugar sand and everything we have here and how many underground wells there are and water. I've never really even thought about it.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't want to drive into one.
a sinkhole?
Yeah, they've had that where they've happened on the roads and people drove into them.
Yeah. So hopefully they're going to have this out soon. What do you think?
What else? Soon?
The reservation system.
Oh yeah, I hope so.
And
Hope
do
just so
you
we can
think-
know what kind of.
I don't think
mess it's gonna
though,
be.
even if you have a DVC reservation at a hotel, that you're guaranteed
Yeah, we heard that.
reservation to get
Even
in.
if you have a reservation anywhere, you're not guaranteed if you don't get the reservation.
Yep.
For the park, so that's gonna
Right.
stink.
So that's going to stink.
See, Travis is here too. He never thinks of sinkholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember last time you just seen it on
Amazon
the
Music
news.
has the whole album of Pandora background and ride music. That's good to know too.
Pandora, the ride music
She said Amazon.
has the album of Pandora background and ride music. Is it
Oh, yeah.
Pandora itself?
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
So you have to listen to the shaman, her singing that. Yeah, I'm not even going to go there. That's like putting Small World in Susie's head.
Susie, I don't know. It's just such a great. Oh, we heard
Small World in there.
Small World too, and I was like, Susie would be dying right now listening to this.
It was good music. They didn't play the full. I don't think they played the full song on the album either, unless they were.
We don't have Alexia.
Alexia.
Alexia. I don't know where Alexia came from.
Can you ask Siri that?
Maybe you can ask Siri.
We have not went down the rabbit hole of Alexa either.
No.
Or
Alexia.
Google or Google Home or any of that
ours
stuff.
would be Alexia.
Alexia.
We like to name things differently.
It's just wordsmithing. Emails are going out to people with reservations asking if you are
I
still coming.
know, Crystal. We got an email. We tried to call and saying we wanted to modify our reservation, and she said we can't do it right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, the email says that, and she's like, what email? And I was like, the email I just received asking me to confirm that I understand all this.
What I think happened is because since I already called and canceled it, that they couldn't do anything, and they just didn't want to say he's already canceled. It's already canceled, and they were just being nice.
I don't know. She couldn't do anything for me.
Alexia took her Herber. Hashtag ride from.
Oh, Crystal, that must have been Bryson. Maybe
What?
Nothing can stop us now.
Yeah, I think it was Matt.
The music
That said that Runaway Railway went on Disney Plus, but I didn't see. We were on Disney Plus last night. I didn't see it. So if it is on there,
you got to sing it in the voice too. Can you sing it?
I can't do it. I don't even want to try it. I don't want to get that in my head. I'd rather get Small World in my head.
I just miss it so much. Oh, we heard Haunted Mansion, and I was like,
miss it?
oh, Haunted Mansion.
You said I miss it so much.
I miss it so much.
Alexia, do I miss it much?
Take your Herber.
Can you get me an Herber?
I just miss the Haunted Mansion so much.
Oh, I shouldn't even say anything.
Do you know when I was a kid, I was so afraid of Haunted Mansion, and now it's my favorite ride.
Somebody talking Harry Potter stuff that just kept.
Don't mention
I'm
it.
not going to mention it, but butchered every single name.
Don't say
God.
it.
And as a Harry Potter fan, I was like, no.
Yeah, crafting with Wendy. Yeah, they do keep changing. I just wish they would put something out so everybody knows.
If you call them, they say it's a fluid situation, don't they? They say what's going on is a fluid situation. When you call Disney,
what does that mean?
It means it's like water. It's fluid. It changes.
Did they say that?
It's a fluid situation.
They use that verbiage.
Yes, fluid.
I didn't hear that part.
So they're going by what they see at other parks and what the CDC recommends and everything else. What?
Thanks. Yeah, Bryson. I think it's in my head now.
Your head now?
Yeah.
I'm hearing exactly how it is too.
I am too. Thank you. Fluid equals always changing.
Yep.
That's definitely Bryson.
Could be.
Yeah. You and Bryson are a lot alike.
There's some people that are like me, some people aren't. Some people like me, many don't.
That's a true statement right there.
You can't please everybody.
I was a little tired of you today.
I was like, she was really tired of me. I think you might even use a bad word or two. You were so tired with me.
No, you were just like you weren't social distancing. You were like in my space. I was just like, what do you want?
I somehow got you may like this video or YouTube.
Oh, the alien. Gregory, if you had to put up with Bob 24/7, you'd be tired.
I'm an acquired taste.
Yes.
James, we have not been back to Universal.
Robert was a little tired of you too.
Yeah.
See, Robert can actually probably tell. I had to put it on there that we were talking to Bob, so you knew it wasn't me.
Robert could probably, just by our conversation, like what we were talking about, know how I lean in the current situation we were talking about.
We can actually announce it though, because he has it on the Facebook page. Like, say. Like,
oh yeah, on our Facebook page, it's.
And Robert, if you want to post a link.
It's for a virtual 5K.
It's for a virtual 5K.
You gonna find it? Is it gonna be able to see it on yours because you couldn't see it earlier?
I was just going to Instagram.
Oh, okay. So she wasn't doing what I was asking. If you only modify to a deluxe villa resort now, does that mean if the resort? Yeah, not all the resorts are going to open back up, right?
No, and if it doesn't have a villa, it's not going to open up.
And what's the deal if they call it a moderate resort, but it has a deluxe price? What's up with that?
It's just Disney. It's expensive.
And Disney's trying to make some money back. I did post a link. Is it not showing?
It doesn't show up on mine.
It doesn't show up on hers?
See, Robert, this is what we get with. Ooh. It just says, sorry, this content is not available.
Let me see if it shows up on mine.
I can't even click on it. Nothing happens. It just goes to his Facebook group. We'll talk about it. Just
well, I'll show it too. So if people go to the page, they know which one it is. If you're not on our Facebook group. Oh, hopefully it doesn't kill our signal that we're using.
Oh, I'll get off. Stop.
No, I mean it killing our signal. That's what I was thinking. What were you thinking? What's on your mind?
But Bob can
right,
see it, Robert. I just can't see it.
So it's going to look like this. From Robert, and it's going to have Baby Yoda.
And there's a link that you can post from Robert's post.
Fit you seek, run you will, you must.
That's cute though.
But we don't know if Baby Yoda talks like that yet.
He's very cute.
So it's a Fit You Seek, Run You Must 5K, 10K virtual challenge.
You have to have completed it by August 31st.
Yep. But if you want to check that out, it's on Robert's page, it's on our group and everything else.
Yeah, he has a link for it and everything. And the benefits go for children, for first responders.
I think right now only DVC can book, right?
Yes.
Right now only DVC people can book. You can't book a non-DVC resort right now.
Right.
Unless you can DVC people book a non-Disney? No. So
has to be a DVC.
Okay.
They're DVC members. Has to be DVC resort. DVC villas.
What I missed might have to make public.
The post.
Oh yeah, it's public. Our Facebook group is public. Oh, chicken nuggies. That's what your mom said the other day that cracked us up.
Yeah. Because she doesn't know anything about that, but she said that, and I was like, "Where did you hear that?" Nuggies. I said, "Where did you hear that from?"
He doesn't say chicken. He hasn't said one word yet.
He does say that though.
No, he hasn't. I just rewatched it all again, and I didn't see him.
I've heard him say it.
He just makes baby noises and sucking noises when he was sucking on the soup. When Cara and
yes,
Mando were fighting.
He's super adorable.
Oh, he is. And especially when you watch the behind the scenes stuff on the practical effects with him, it's crazy.
Yeah, we just have it bad. Like if we're willing.
If you've seen the Mandalorian, remember the old guy. If you watch any of the behind the scenes stuff, Werner Herzog, who played the client who put the bounty out, who was paying the bounty on Baby Yoda, said when they were actually filming, started actually trying to direct the puppet. Because he got so engrossed and he's trying to tell him how to do his scene. That's going to be funny to see. Still here in ninja mode. I saw a log of. I know I was talking to Greg the other day, and I was talking about how early I've been falling asleep lately.
I think it's funny you call him
Gregory,
and I call him Gregory.
Well, I just say Greg because it's shorter when speaking.
You're just lazy.
Yeah, I'm lazy. We all know that.
So I feel like we just want to be back at the parks at Disney so bad that we're willing to stay at a resort even when the parks aren't open.
Yeah,
just to be at Disney.
Hey, you want a room tour?
No, I just want to be at Disney.
Yeah, and I want to go back in to the warehouse. Even if we didn't film it, I just want to go back in and see sale on Disney items. She looking at you?
She's looking at me. She's eyeballing me.
Thinks it's snack time. Everybody just wants to go to Disney. I've seen I don't know if Universal has hit capacity every day. Because most of the stuff I've seen, it hasn't looked too packed.
It was probably a bad weekend for them with the weather.
Yeah, this weekend was probably. Yeah. Because I did see some stuff from Disney Springs earlier today, and it didn't look busy
That's
at all.
right up actually Growly Guy's alley. Is that the run thing? And Crystal's too. She's a runner too.
And plus, it's virtual, so you can just say you did it.
No, you have to post it.
It's virtual.
I mean, you can, but.
Oh, you mean you can go outside and do an Instagram? I'm on mile 2 and then walk back in the house and be like, nailed it.
You would do that.
I would.
I
I don't
wouldn't
like
do
to
that.
run right now.
You don't have to run it. You can walk it.
Well, I walk it, yeah, because being out of the parks and going to the warehouse every weekend and the parks every weekend, you realize when you're not going there how much you used to walk.
Yeah.
It's like crazy. I feel like even going to work every day and stuff, I feel like
Yeah.
I need that extra 10 miles I used to walk every weekend.
No, Robert, you have to do it. Don't say that. But the money is actually going to a really good cause, so it's for children.
When I first saw it, when Disney did it, the virtual, I was like, oh, they're just having people pay them just to say they ran it and give them a medal. That's what I thought it was, virtual.
Well, for you, but
Yeah,
for
that's how I.
most
when I first
people
saw it.
won't actually lie about it. They'll actually go out and do it.
Yeah, we saw. There's been a few vloggers at Universal.
Yeah.
Them being one of them.
Who?
Nate and Veronica.
Oh yeah, who said
And
that?
Jackie.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know who else.
Who else has been there?
Universal, yeah.
Tip of the ears.
Tip of the ears.
Tip of the ears have been there. These are just ones we've seen videos or seen stuff on.
Seen that they were there.
Yeah.
I've been to Universal enough that I haven't watched many Universal vlogs. I watch POV rides more than anything else because Hagrid's. I had to know what Hagrid's was before we wrote it.
What's wrong, girl?
If I register Bryce and you have to do it for Bob. James, I have no idea.
I do need it for my middle
the
collection.
only thing I've heard is they're still friends. I don't know.
What's that?
Nate and Veronica. I have no idea
What's that?
if they're together again.
That's a big question. I don't think anybody really knows.
I'm sure the people that hang out with them know.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
We haven't been since we don't live near the parks and we're not hanging out there every weekend and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. She's wanting to eat, huh? All right, guys. Hopefully everybody had a good, safe weekend. That's all I can say.
And let's
Hear the thunder coming.
Fingers crossed that Disney has some kind of announcement this weekend and we know more information. We know what's going on besides canceling fast passes and dining reservations.
Yeah, now's the time to go ride Hagrid's. I heard it was like an hour wait.
That's still a long time.
Night Las Vegas Canuck.
But how long did we wait?
We waited 4 or 5 hours or
We
something.
did not do 5 hours.
3 hours?
I would say maybe 3.
3 or 4 hours. It was a long time.
It was a very long time.
A long time.
Oh, thank you so much, Becky.
Oh, thanks,
That's
Becky.
awesome. Thank you. What?
Did you say stank you, stank?
No, I said thank you. Thank you.
Maybe my hearing's bad tonight because I'm hearing words that aren't really there. I don't know. Thank you, Becky.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Travis is putting himself out there. If you're a creator.
Oh,
or
Robert said
Instagrammer.
if you use his link, I'm adding their names to a contest to win a free painting too, which his paintings are amazing. So that would be awesome. Awesome.
And if we put a link, we're going to add our name multiple times to his, so we can win that painting. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know what that means.
You don't even know what you're saying.
I don't know. I'm tired.
Yes, but sure. Make sure if you're a creator, you have an Instagram, Etsy. Make sure you list it so people can find you. Etsy ears for Love of the Mouse.
Those are cute.
They're cute. Super comfortable.
I thought it was the same, but I see it's different because he's losing his hat in that one and he's not in there. Like he's like, woohoo! And that one he's like, I'm just chilling.
That's what Dumbo. That's what he sounds like.
I don't know. I'm not friends with Dumbo. Can he talk?
Dumbo?
Yeah.
He talks.
He didn't talk in the live action movie.
Didn't he talk? Pretty sure he did.
I think he did in a cartoon, but I don't think he did in live action. He flew.
Yes.
Which was
again. Thank you, Rachel, as well.
Rachel and Susie. I will.
Denise mask. Thank you. We will take pictures of them.
And I will get this put together.
You guys are just
But
so
looking at the
amazing.
hilt, it is a Bobby one.
A Bobby one.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for spending time with us on your Sunday evening.
And if you're part of our Facebook group, the second we hear the Character Warehouse is open back up, we're going to post it when it is.
I think it's just going to be a surprise. We're open.
Oh, they just put a Bob and Ashley for 15% off for Love of the Mouse on her ears.
Aww,
Oh, that's cool.
Thanks, guys. That's awesome.
Jinx. Thanks again, Becky. Everybody have a good night. Stay safe.
Thank you so much.
Don't waste a day.
Every day is a gift.
It really is.
Have the week you have.
Have the night you have. Hopefully a good night of sleep.
Hope you have a great week.
I hope I have a great week too.
I know.
I hope you have a great week.
You too.
Because if you have a great week,
Thank you guys.
I'll have a great week.
Thank you.